Okay, we're going to try to go through all 32 teams, and I'm not trying to tell you who to pick in the draft, but I am going to show you some weak spots and some strength spots, what you need to look at or what you haven't done. So all you managers, general managers, VP, president, owners, coaches, assistants, you should have all of this information down, and you need to know where your strength and your weaknesses was. I was going to do quarterback comparisons from the previous teams. It's too much work. So if you know your quarterback has changed teams, look at the previous numbers, and I will have it all posted for you to be able to evaluate your current quarterback or your new quarterback to see if it's going to fit in your style of playing. So with that being said, this is Coach Dez here. We're going to compare the Jaguars 2019 season to the Jaguars 2020 season. So as you can see, rushing right, they averaged 3.51 in 2019. They got better. So in 2020, they averaged 4.6 yards per carry. Rushing down the middle, I really don't count as much. But if you look at 2019 and 2020, they pretty much are the same. But in 2019, rushing left, they averaged 553 per game. Look at this, 519 per game. So they pretty much are the same right there. Now, passing right in 2020, they averaged 9.49 yards per game, 10.98. So they're not that much off. Down the middle, 13.53. In 2020, 11.69. They got a little worse here. Passing left, 9.76, 10.15. So they pretty much on the outskirts, average about the same. Down the middle, they dropped in 2020. So sacks, they averaged 2.88 sacks per game in 2020, 2.69. You still the same. That means that line didn't protect the quarterback, that they averaged the same amount of sacks each year per game. Interceptions, 0.56. Look, 1.06 interceptions in 2020. Fumbles, 1 fumble per game. 1.06 fumbles per game. So they pretty much averaged the same. You didn't get any better. So what you need to do is evaluate all your positions on offense and see where you need to improve on. Because I can tell you now, so your overall passing average was 62.3 for 2020. 61.9. You're the same. You averaged the same. You did not improve, nor did you get worse. So but you didn't advance like you needed to advance. So and this is the crazy part. You averaged 19.1 points on offense in 2020. You averaged 18.8 points in 2019. Do you see what I'm saying? You didn't move the ball as much. You didn't move it backwards either. So you pretty much need a little bit of everything. Okay? So focus on improving your offense, whether it be running backs, tight ends, or wide receivers. You got a front line. Right here, you need to clean that up. These sacks is not going to do it. You need to get that improved. So I don't know what your front line look like. I don't want to evaluate them, but somebody has got to step up and do their job. Okay. I don't know if you had rookies protecting that quarterback, and I know it was multiple quarterbacks, but y'all gotta make a decision on what y'all want and what style of plan y'all want to do, whether it be a run pass or pass run, or let the quarterback do his own style. You got to get control. So let's look at your defense now. Okay, for defense, you average 4.82 yards per carry given up, rushing right. 6.08 in 2019, 4.82 in 2020. You did good there. You reduced the number of yardage that anybody is going to run on you to the right. Down the middle, I really don't count, so let's not go over that. But look at rushing left. 6.03 in 2020, 6.42 in 2019. You improved. That means 2019 you had a better season rushing left, but you can do better. Okay, so that means whether it been a rookie there or somebody that's just getting a feel of his that corner alignment, that outside lineman, you know what, he's improving. So I would not get rid of these two linemen here, because as you can see, they're improving. Okay, passing right, you averaged 11.8 in 2020. But in 2019, you averaged 12.41. You gotten better. Passing down the middle, 12.48 in 2019. Look at this. Passing down the middle, 12.98. You got worse. So the quarterback passed all day long going down that middle. That means they were hitting the tight end each and every time. Okay, passing left, 11.56 in 2020. 11.98 in 2019. You did not improve in this area at all. You pretty much almost stayed the same passing left. I don't know who's in that position, or I'm not going to judge anybody. But let's just keep looking. Sacks. You average 1.31 in 2020. 3.06 in 2019. Who did y'all cut? Who did y'all give up? Because this is what you need on defense. You need somebody off that corner or that lineman to come off of that corner and to get to the quarterback. This is where you had a better defense, but only in this area. Interceptions, 0.63 in 2019, 0.81 in 2020. Okay, you stayed the same. That's okay. Not everybody is going to get an interception each and every time. But fumbles, 0.75 in 2020, 1.44 in 2019. Again, you had a better chance of in 2019 with fumbles and sacks. So that key person that you might have been missing, look, I'm just going to say this. The games for 2021 is going to be completely different. And I say this because a lot of the players that opted out last year is going to come back this year. So if you had players that opted out because of the COVID-19, it's understandable. Now it's time to play ball. Now it's time to put your cards on the table. You need to clean this up and get this going, Jaguars, if y'all are planning on being contenders in your division. And you can do it, but you just got to fill in some of these holes. The draft is coming up. Evaluate your team and your players. See who's still out there that's in the free agent market. Maybe pick up a few. That's up to you. I'm not telling you how to draft, or I'm not telling you who to let go and who to cut. That's going to be solely up to y'all. Y'all got to work together, and you got to get what's best for your quarterback, but you also got to get best players for your defense. And you know where you're hurting at. That's all I'm going to say. And with that being said, peace out.